Shalom, shalom. This is the Daya on my way to abundance. So, living apart together, this is what I would like to myself at this moment in my life. This is what I would like. And you can look at the definition in Google. Basically, it's when couples, whatever the kind of couple you have, whatever the gender that is involved in that couple, take a decision in having a committed relationship, so still committed, still with the same rules that you would normally have within the marriage. Of course, each marriage is different, each rule is different, but in this case they will be living in separate houses, and sometimes this already happen like spontaneously. Sometimes you have a partner that is at work in a different city, in a different place, and you ended up doing that, or you have a partner that travels a lot. But this is just a more sustainable situation because it's more regular, and it doesn't stop when the job finishes, so it just carries on and carries on. So it's a committed relationship as serious as marriage, but it's completely different than that just being a boyfriend or girlfriend relationship, because that's one of the criticism of this way of life. And also different from friends with benefits, because you would still be committed. So there is a commitment. There is a grown-up relationship or a partnership, as you would like to call it, and you would still be committed to that relationship. And it's also different than a casual relationship, because a casual is just casual. So, and also it's different than couples living in the same couples living in different bedrooms, because I know that sometimes it happens within the household where the couples are living in different bedrooms for different reasons, of course, but it's not quite the same. It's not the same at all. Or I took some notes here, so I'm just looking at them. So that's it. So sleeping in different bedrooms, or yeah, whatever. So I'm just going to speak about the pros and the cons. I'm going to make a different video for each one of them because I think it's going to be too lengthy, but I will just give a hint of what I'm going to say. Then I will just make a new video just explaining a little bit more detail. So when not to live apart together, when not to do that. So when you're not sure, and when your relationship is already okay, what's the point if it's already okay? But when there is one side that is carrying the burden of taking care of the children, or taking care of the pets that you have, or doing the whatever the responsibilities, the heaviest responsibilities, when it's only one side doing all of that, and even financially as well, when it's only one side doing all of that, it might be very, very difficult, and whatever. So not to example. So if you don't have finances for that, you will not do it, because, or I will not recommend, because you literally need two places, two habitations, two places to go, and the parent houses, they don't count. When there is a new situations, a new crisis going on in the marriage, I don't think it's something that would also be suitable, like a new baby or something that just happened now in your relationship, and now you're going to start living apart. I don't think it's a good way of starting, because I've done a lot of mistakes, and I'm going to explain my mistakes as well. If one of you is needy, or both of you are needy, you will not do that. If you are already thinking about divorce anyway, if you have the divorce in the mind and then you just jump to living apart together, that's not a good idea. If you are already good in maintaining your individuality, if you are already okay and you don't get yourself lost, fine. Why do you have to change? If you are already comfortable living in two bedrooms, if that's the situation, why are you going to stretch it out? And if there is distrust anyway in a marriage, right? But if there is distrust, you're not going to be able to maintain this situation. If you don't explain to your children what's going on, they don't even have a clue. And your children, or whoever lives with you, it's very difficult. If you don't explain to them, they don't have a clue. Don't do this when you are upset with your partner, because it's not a good way of starting, and you just start on the negative point, and that's what's going to be. Anyway, it's going to be set that just for whenever you are upset with each other and you just want to distance. If you're already doing other methods, if you're already doing other things that are keeping you distance with each other, like physically distance, why would you like to add another method to that? That could be a breakout. When to do this? When to do this? When you need your space, when you need to be more creative, and you find that you are actually more creative when you are apart from your lover, from your partner, the person that you really love them, but you find that actually you are more productive and you are more creative when you are a part of them. And that's it, basically. When you, I'll tell you other things, but I'll just explain in the other video. Communication, I think would be pro and a con. I can see both of them. Communication could be really targeted and could really be a no, especially when you're already thinking about divorcing, or just like I said, when you're already getting tired of each other. That's not a good idea of starting it. But communication could also be improved largely when you are in a living apart together situation. Thank you.